What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Just let everybody know if you need me to cover a topic or anything on my channel page, go to the description. My email and everything is in there. Hit me up, get with me. For those of you, and most of the people is in my age group, so you was alive, you was here, you was aware, you remember 9/11. And you probably can remember what you was doing, but you remember when America got rocked, the planes, the towers. Y'all remember? And for a moment, days after, weeks after, even a couple, maybe a few years after, that event happened where America was vulnerable, it was caught off guard. Some tragedy took place. Innocent people was taken away from us. All race, colors, creeds, religious backgrounds, and one day gone. And just for a moment in my lifetime of American history, just for a moment, all of the things that we deal with now, at least it's in the air, whether we talk about it or actually deal with it every day, it's rich in the air of racism and discrimination, and that's on all sides, not just whites towards blacks per se, but on all sides. Cause we all know how we can be, blacks, white, everybody. But just for a moment, that nonsense was suspended, and America joined together as a nation, as a family, because we realized how vulnerable we were and an enemy had gotten to us. And there was nothing more important to us at that time than trying to build a bridge with one another to get through what had just happened to America. Do y'all remember? Do y'all remember? And I'm sure some of you either seen it happen or was participants of this yourself. When we would go into a restaurant or a business and law enforcement was coming, a fireman or woman was coming towards us to also go in. We would wait, hold the door, and what would we say? Thank you for your service. They could not, more than likely, they was not even in the same state as the event where 9/11 took place. But because they were part of that family and we knew that they had lost brothers and sisters who had tried to help many people, our sympathy, our compassion of humanity kicked in, and we would say, thank you for your service. And if they was in a restaurant or a gas station picking up a couple of things, we would say, let me take care of that for them, to kind of show. Do y'all remember this? If y'all remember this motion in the air, just somebody put in the comments, I remember. I remember myself paying for different situations, especially gas station, restaurant, fast food. I said I take care of that, and I'm doing that to show appreciation. It didn't matter to me what color the police officer was, man, woman, black, white, Chinese, didn't matter to me, as it didn't matter to many of you. We were showing gratitude and appreciation for the service that had been done and our memory of what took place on 9/11. For just a moment in America, all the nonsense, not all, you know what I'm saying, not crime didn't go to zero. That's not what I'm saying. Racism didn't go to zero. But y'all know what I mean. The nonsense at a high level ceased for just a little while. And we joined together to get through it. Yesterday, when I'm headed in off of my route, and I'm going down a familiar street in my city. And I'm coming up and I see two people on the sidewalk. I see, you could tell they were homeless. You could just tell. Y'all know. I seen a white lady look like she was about 120 pounds, soaking wet, real skinny, but she had shorts on. Her legs, was muscular because they walk all the time. So you got that tone to the leg. But you could tell she was a homeless person. White lady walking next to a brother, black man, who had on sweatpants, dirty shirt, looked like his clothes ain't been washed in 2 or 3 months. His hair like it ain't been cut in who knows how long. And as I'm coming up to him, I see she got a soda bottle in her hand. I don't know if water in it, soda in it, whatever. But she had like a Mountain Dew bottle in her hand, and she took a swig of it. As I'm passing him, she handed the bottle to the black man, to the brother. Do y'all think he wiped the top off before he took a sip? What y'all think? Do y'all think that he wiped the top off before he took a sip? You got husband and wives that don't even drink after one another. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You got husband and wife with a woman that say, nah, you backwash too much. You can't drink after me. Or she'll want to be cute and flirty, talking about, nah, you can't drink after me. I don't know where your lips been. She want to be cute. I don't know where your lips been. And then depending on how he get down, since she want to say something smart, he might say, you don't need to know. Oh, what you trying? He might throw something. You don't need to know. Well, he might be cool, but like, girl, it's only been on you. You know what I'm saying? It's been on you. Like that. And then they go giggle back and forth. But they ain't drinking after one another. A lot of married couples don't even do that. And on the street, in a homeless situation, that brother took that bottle and took a swig of whatever was in that drink and gave it back to her. And I said to myself, isn't that interesting? And it just let me know, in times of crisis, in times of survival, when you live day to day as a homeless person and all you trying to do is survive. Y'all hear me? When you don't know where your next forget meal, when you don't even know where your next piece of food may come from, you don't know when the next time you may get a bath, you don't know when the next time you got to rummage through maybe trash to try to find something to eat. Your concern is not, let me take this to a microwave. Your concern is, I'm trying to survive. Is there anything in there that can keep me alive another day? And do you have anything to offer that can keep me alive another day? Isn't that interesting? On the streets now, racism is suspended. They don't sit around on the street and talk about reparations in homelessness. They don't sit around in homelessness and talk about Jim Crow laws. They don't sit around in homelessness and talk about how the man did me dirty. They don't sit around in homelessness and survival and talk about the privilege of white people as white. They don't sit around and talk about this. The whites don't sit around and talk. The blacks don't. What they do is we're trying to survive. We just trying to get to another day. What do you have to offer? Can you watch my back another day? Can you be my companion another day? Can you be somebody that I can talk to another day? Can we rummage through this trash together and can you find something to drink? You find something to eat. You find us some clothes. Can we join together and agree? They don't have to say this. It's understood. We a tribe that's all trying to survive out here. And then we move up in life. Everybody watching this video of mine right now, I doubt anybody that's watching this video of mine right now, you may not have eaten what you wanted to eat today, but you ate something. And you didn't have to go into a trash can to get it. You may not have drank what you wanted to drink today. Of course you want that expensive bottle of wine that you see at people on the movies and everything, be able to pop open this. Of course you want that bubbly. Of course you want something different. Of course you want that special grape juice flown in from Italy. Of course you do. But you went in your refrigerator and drank whatever you wanted to drink today that's in there, and you didn't have to think twice about it. When you got dressed this morning, you didn't have to go to a trash can and pull out old clothes that belong to somebody else. And unless you just nasty, the clothes you put on was not dirty. Just move up. All you got to do is move up from homelessness. And the people that's watching this video know what I'm talking about. And in our level, where we got things together, we not perfect. We ain't got it figured out. Life ain't, we could use a little more money. We could use a little more this and that. We got cars that need to be fixed. We got to figure out how we're going to pay for college. We got to figure out how we're going to pay for the surgery that we got coming up. But when you move up a notch, things that don't matter in survival mode, when you just trying to make it day by day by day, all of a sudden becomes important. Racism, discrimination, separation, all of these things. So anyway, I just wanted to make a video. Maybe we could talk about it in the comment section. And I thought to myself as I let y'all go, maybe the lowest among us might really just be the most unified. Got it? Good.